All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome to the Planning Commission meeting. Please remember to turn off your cell phones. The parking validation machine is in the back of the room. And with that, I guess we will go ahead and do the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we have all of our commissioners present today, so we are a full house. And with that, we'll go on to the summary of hearing procedures.
Welcome to a meeting of the San Jose Planning Commission. The following is a summary of the Planning Commission's hearing procedures. If you want to address the Commission, please fill out a speaker card located on the table near the audiovisual technician and deposit the completed card in the basket. There are also speaker cards in the back of the chambers and at the side entrance. The procedure for this hearing is as follows. After the staff report, applicants and appellants may make a 5-minute presentation. The chair will call out names on the submitted speaker cards in the order received. As your name is called, please line up in front of the microphone at the front of the chamber. Each speaker will have 2 minutes. Speakers using a translator will have 4 minutes. After the public testimony, the applicant and appellant may make closing remarks for an additional 5 minutes. Planning commissioners may ask questions of the speakers. Response to commissioner questions will not reduce the speaker's time allowance. The public hearing will then be closed, and the Planning Commission will take action on the item. The Planning Commission may request staff to respond to the public testimony, ask staff questions, and discuss the item. If you challenge these land use decisions in court, you may be limited to raising only those issues you or someone else raised at this public hearing or in written correspondence delivered to the city at or prior to the public hearing. The Planning Commission's action on rezonings, pre-zonings, general plan amendments, and code amendments is only advisory to the City Council. The City Council will hold public hearings on these items. Section 20.120.400 of the Municipal Code provides the procedures for legal protests to the City Council on rezonings and pre-zonings. The Planning Commission's action on conditional use permits is appealable to the City Council in accordance with Section 20.100.220 of the Municipal Code. Agendas and a binder of all staff reports have been placed on the table near the door for your convenience. Thank you.
All right, again, welcome to the Planning Commission. I'm going to roll us right into agenda item number 2, which is public comment. And this section is intended for folks to speak to items that are not on the agenda. I have one speaker card, and that is Paul Soto.
Good evening, Council. My name is Paul Soto. I'm from the Horseshoe, a lifelong resident of San Jose. It's hard to overstate the importance of your position in determining the context in which people will function that don't have the power to have any influence over that context. And it's hard to overstate the enormity of your responsibility, duty, and obligation to those citizens that cannot exercise any powers. And why that is, those are other conversations, but within the narrow context of the Planning Commission, that you exercise that power with a sense of responsibility and a sense of duty to those citizens. And that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. So seeing no other requests to speak under item 2, I'm going to go to item 3, and we do not have any items under number 3. So moving on to number 4, the consent calendar, we have 2 items. I don't have any speaker cards, and I will look to my commissioners to see
Motion
if...
to approve the consent calendar?
All right.
Just real quick, Chair, staff does have one update to consent calendar item 4B.
Okay, can I get a second on the motion first, and then we can hear the update? All right, so there's a motion by Commissioner Oliverio and a second by Commissioner Yesny. So staff, go ahead.
Madam Chair, John T., Supervising Planner, representing Project Manager Michelle Flores from the Planning, Building, and Code Enforcement Department. Staff wants to provide an update. The applicant has provided a revised landscape plan in response to comments received about the replacement trees. As outlined in the document provided, the changes include 6 additional native trees on top of the proposed replacement. Additionally, the applicant is substituting 2 non-native species, the eastern redbud and Tristania, with 2 native species, Catalina and ironwood, and western redbud, therefore replacing 3 non-native replacement trees with 4 native replacement trees. Staff would also like to make 2 corrections in the staff report. On page 10, in the resolution, under the second finding under the tree removal section, the second sentence in the analysis states 6 ordinance trees would need to be removed, states 5 ordinance trees would need to be removed when it should say 6. In addition to that, on page 4, under the permitted uses allowed, it says currently that new mini storages are currently prohibited in the light industrial. It should say that the light industrials are the only ones that currently doesn't prohibit mini storages.
All right, thank you to staff. So we have a motion and second. Are there any questions on the motion? Would the maker and seconder like to speak to their motion? Anyone want to speak to the motion? Okay, I thought I saw Commissioner Griswold making a motion to speak, but no. Okay. All right, then let's go ahead and vote for it. Oh,
Sure.
wait. I have something. Oh, Commissioner Allen.
Real very briefly, I'm not sure if we need to, as part of the motion, include the amendment from staff, or is that sort of just included as part of the run of show? Okay, great, thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and vote by light. Motion carries unanimously. So, moving on then to the public hearing, item 5, and there is nothing. So number 6, referrals from the City Council, Board Commissions, or other agencies, no items. That brings us to 7, report from council. Do we have anything?
Yes, there were 4 items that were recommended from this commission to City Council. All were approved. Item number 10-1, which is amendment to Title 23 of the City's Municipal Code, which is the sign code, was approved. Item number 10.1B, which is amendment to Title 20 of the San Jose Municipal Code, specifically the zoning code, was also approved. And item number 10.1C, which is amendment to Title 20 of the San Jose Municipal Code, also the zoning code, approved. And item number 10.2, which is conventional rezoning, special use permit, and vesting tentative tract for certain real property located at 292 Stockton Avenue, which is the other Stockton Hotel, was also approved.
Great. Moving on then to 7B, reviewing and approving the action minutes from 2/12. Is there a motion? Motion by Commissioner Allen and a second by Commissioner Caballero. Any comments, questions, discussion on the motion? Would the maker of the motion like to speak to their motion?
They are very good minutes, thank you.
Great. I'm going to assume the seconder doesn't want to. No. Let's go ahead and vote by light. It's not the end of the world, is it? Yeah, motion passed. All right, 7C, anything on subcommittee formation, reports, and outstanding business? Seeing nothing from staff. 7D, commission calendar and study sessions. Looks like there's a note here about an upcoming study session. Anything further you wanted to mention?
Yes, I believe that will be for the DSAP amendment and then the Google project.
Okay.
Oh, I just wanted to correct that. That study session is actually for the annual capital budget and capital improvement program. So that'll be presented by the budget office as well as representatives from Public Works and other departments.
Do we get our usual, like,
Big,
you know,
fat
big
stack
fat
of paper.
tome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
and
for the
then
correction.
7E, anyone want to say anything in terms of public record? All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you all.